the first pitcher in our startup competition right now joins us from beautiful Spain. They have an awesome tagline. Authentic AI is clear work and personal communications with no stress. How nice does that sound? No stress. Well, we're delighted to be joined by their CEO and co-founder to tell us about this. Give it up for Dmitry Livchenko. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's a beautiful introduction. 3 minutes. So clear communication, especially at work, from your boss, it can be sometimes very stressful for many people. And I'm among these people. I have a lot of experience in communicating. And what do you feel when you get a message from your boss? Can we talk later? On your device, or from your wife, your husband, also in a way your boss. For many people, it just don't understand tone, the urgency, the intent. There is a cultural misfit also, and stuff like that happening. And very often people feel like lost, unclear, unsafe, and people overthink, mask, lose confidence. And there is a hidden cost to that, a lot of cost. 40% of employees worldwide feel significant daily stress. More than 90% of knowledgeable employers, have daily miscommunications. That's a loss of $12.5 thousand per year per person in the United States, per company. And here we come, Authentic AI. We help to reduce the stress. We improve the communications. We keep the person inside the communication. Digital, I'm talking about. Boss, can we talk later? You press the button. Authentic explains, nothing wrong. You can reply. You press the button, and Authentic replies, yes, sure, we can talk. Person stays in the communication and replies with his or her voice. And we are personalizable communication assistants. We help to decode the meaning, and we help you to craft the message in your own voice. We work across different platforms: Gmail, Outlook, WhatsApp, Telegram, Discord, Chrome, and that's how our Outlook and Gmail solution looks like. That's Slack. You can download it from their marketplace. It's official. Chrome extension, you can also download it from their marketplace. We are there, fully secure and fully checked. $150 billion in 6 years, estimated to be the market for AI workplace communication tools. And we are right there in the middle. We work with the B2C and B2B markets. B2C is subscription, B2B is per use. And interesting part, we already have more than 55,000 downloads from people worldwide. Paying customers and 3 marketplaces already approved our tools. The team is great here in Spain, United States. I myself have 20 years experience in VC and PE, so I know what to deliver and how to deliver. And we have a competition, obviously, but we have very rich data from our users, very unique users, and a very strong backend we use among our tools. We are growing, we have plans, we're monetizing, scaling, and developing new products every day. So let's make our communication human again. Thank you very much. Authentic AI. 14 seconds left.
Wow, that was humanly impressive there. 10 seconds of spare room. But what did our judges think? Do we have any questions? Any questions from the judges? Now, do we have a question? Yeah, we do indeed. Thank you so much. Okay, we have trained Olympic athletes, both sides, in stereo.
Hi, how are you? So you're talking about the users being neurodivergent. How do you treat the tone if the person writing the message is also neurodivergent? Like, do you make a difference between them?
Yeah, good question. Thank you very much. We started with the neurodivergent individuals, autistic, ADHD in the first place. 1 billion people worldwide are neurodivergent, by the way. But we realized the problem is much larger. There is a cultural misfit, there is a language. Just we all think differently and communicate differently. And yeah, it's personalizable. You can put the tone you would like it to be when you send a message. So you send a message to a neurodivergent person, autistic, you would like to make it very, very, very detailed. You send it to an ADHD person, on average, I mean, everybody is different. You would like to make it very high level, so the person don't spend the time. But that's the key thing. We are personalizable. In every tool, you can, put the things you prefer. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, what a great question. And like I said earlier, we run a tight ship here. It's one question per pitch. Can we have a big round of applause, please, one more time for Dmitry Lysenko. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, dude. Brilliant. All righty. Our judges are thinking their thoughts and capturing their thoughts on a series of iPads that are connected to the South Summit mothership via the magic of the cloud. We're going to be announcing what the cloud says at 6 o'clock. Don't miss it right here on The Next Big Thing. But until then, we're going to see some more awesome pictures. My dear friends, our next company who's going to impress you is Kincode AI. They are from Spain, and they are the first AI company culture co-pilot. They measure, analyze and improve your company culture in real time. I am ready to learn some more about this. We are delighted to be joined by their CEO and founder of Kincode AI. Let's give it up for Miguel Alvarez. Muy bien.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Miguel Alvarez, as Osi just said. I'm the CEO and founder of Kincode AI. It's the first company co-pilot, the first company culture co-pilot, sorry. Let me put my steps in. So, who around the room has had a colleague left the company because of a bad manager or maybe a toxic work environment? Or I'd like to put it better in a more positive way, no? Who has been in a team that was thriving, delivering results, collaborating a lot, and you were really excited to go to work? That's the face of culture. Those behaviors that happen when the boss is not around. Culture is the only long-term competitive advantage for human organizations. And this is what we do in Kincode. We transform company culture into a competitive advantage. How do we do it? We install Kai, our AI agent, and we install it in the places where the employee is already working. So this is Slack, Teams, Google Chat, and WhatsApp as well. It's capturing daily signals through one-click questions, and it's giving us the real-time company culture snapshot. We say real-time because we're getting up to 90% response rate, which is very impressive. Now, what do we do with all that data? We have our agent, Kai, is always analyzing. Sorry, I need to put my fitness in. It's always analyzing, identifying opportunities for improvement, and proposing action plans to the people team. Those action plans, if approved by a human, so we keep the human in the loop, can be even executed. So we are closing the loop between getting the data, real time, finding the opportunities, and solving them before they become a problem. After spending 7 years and a half at Amazon, I started building Kincode AI a couple of years ago, and today I'm supported by a team of rockstars, Hugo in sales, Gerardo and Sergio in the tech side. And right now, we are doubling the size of the business since last year. We are very excited about that. We have some of our customers in Spain already. We just signed a couple of first customers in Colombia, in Chile. So this is giving us the signal that we can expand broader than actually Spain. So there is no limit to our scalability, let me say. In terms of the business model, it's quite straightforward. We charge per seat, but we also have a token consumption on top of that. So we are aligning to how we are seeing the business models evolve today. In terms of next steps, very simple. We have to be close to our customers, continue to iterate on getting the best-in-class user experience, something we've been claimed, or we're happy to have our customers claim about us, and also trying to reach more and more companies. So as you've seen today, my smartwatch is helping me stay in shape, stay fit. Kincode AI helps you stay culture fit. Thank you very much.
All right, king of squats, my man. That's brilliant. I love that. First, yes, we have a question straight away from Oriol. Thank you so much.
Hi, thank you for the presentation. This is Oriol from Plus Partners. I wanted to understand what's your killer use case. So why those companies that appear over there, amongst which you have Danone and others, no, why do they contract you? And what are they aiming at solving? Sort of in a very short and urgent way in their companies. I was not completely clear about that.
Yeah. So the good thing about Kincode AI, in my opinion, of course, is that we are adapting to the cultural journey of each organization. If we raise a couple of those use cases, we had Danone, we've seen also Atento. They are transforming their culture in a very large organization, more than 90,000 employees, and they need a way to measure this transformation, understand whether this is happening in the organization or not. And that's one of the main use cases.
Fantastic. Great question. Excellent answer. I like this. Every answer, when they're a pro, it's just adding to that pitch and adding to the intrigue that hopefully our front row and the rest of everybody watching here and live and on demand is going to feel. That was wonderful stuff. Cool. Can we get a big round of applause for Miguel Alvarez from Kincode AI? Thank you. My goodness. 2 presentations and already it's really difficult. I'm like, give everyone all the points. This is great. This is why the front row is here. They are experts. They can see the difference, the product market fit, the total addressable market, all the clever stuff. It's going to be figured out right here, right now. Speaking of which, we're going to move on to our next incredible picture. The company name is Nova. They are from Spain, and they are the network that connects the most talented people in the world and helps recruiters source top talent while they sleep. Sounds intriguing. We're about to find out a lot more with their CEO and co-founder of Nova. Let's give it up for Ramon Rodriguez. Thank you so much. Yes. Muy bien. Gracias.
Did you know that the average recruiter spends more than 50% of their time searching profiles on LinkedIn instead of talking to candidates? The sourcing of qualified talent is broken. LinkedIn has been a monopoly for way too long. Search is based on keywords, not on real merit. Reply rates are low, and the whole thing is as manual as it was 10 years ago. But AI changes the game, as it has removed LinkedIn's data moat. Most profiles on LinkedIn are public, therefore you can scrape them. AI also enables to automate the entire workflow end-to-end, and is putting a lot of pressure on the very expensive per-seat-based pricing of LinkedIn. That's why we launched Nova Recruiter. It's the world's most advanced agentic platform to source top talent. It's based on 4 key features: merit-based search across more than 800 million profiles, 2.5 higher reply rates thanks to multi-channel sequences, AI agents that save 98% of the sourcing time, and flexible usage-based pricing. You can utilize our tool from our UI, but also from any AI assistant such as ChatGPT or Claude using our MCP. We are targeting a huge market. LinkedIn alone does $9 billion on talent solutions with a way worse product than ours. But Nova Recruiter will also enable us to tackle the $100 billion white-collar recruitment market with a services as software pay. Companies like Juicebox, Paraform, or MetaView have recently raised more than $170 million combined. So the question is no longer whether LinkedIn gets challenged, but who wins. We are in the application layer of AI, right? So the players with the best data and the best distribution, those are the winners. Well, the reason why we win is that we have built a network that connects the most talented people in the world. Think of a better version of LinkedIn for top talent with a merit-based entry. We have accessed more than 150,000 candidates to the network. We have 25,000 vetted members in our app and 180,000 followers on social media. The founders of Legora or Lovable, 2 of the most famous European AI scale-ups, they were Nova members before they launched their businesses. Winners here at South Summit like Payflow or Invopop, those are Nova members as well. So while all of the other players in the space are playing on the same publicly available data, we at Nova have unparalleled insight of what top talent looks like, how do they behave. We have a proprietary channel, our app, to contact them, and a unique brand to attract them. This mode is enabling us to get great traction. We raised our seed in May, launched in beta in December, and went full on in April. And in this time, we have been able to onboard Fortune 500 customers like L'Oreal, reach more than 600 recruiters in the app, and 1.5 million in ARR. We raised a seed of 4.7 million from fantastic funds like GDP Venture Capital or BY, but probably the coolest thing about our fundraising is that the Nova members themselves, they invested through the Nova Angel Club. Our team has the credibility of Fulbright, BCG, Columbia, Bocconi, 5 exits in HR Tech, and a fantastic crew of Nova vetted members. So if anybody is going to be able to challenge LinkedIn and solve white-collar top talent sourcing, that's Nova. Thank you.
Wow, muy bien. I can think of a bunch of recruiters I know immediately who would love to know about this. We have a question straight away. Yes, sir.
Hi, hello. So first of all, thank you so much for the speak, really interesting one. I just want to ask you, what will be the 3rd reasons why do you think a professional will prefer to choose Nova over other type of recruiting sources for searching for a job?
Yeah, I mean, our tool, Nova Recruiter, is for recruiters, right? So we are convincing headhunters and recruiters in-house to utilize us instead or on top of LinkedIn, depending on how they want to use it. And the main business case we build for these companies is a saving of time. So we save them around 20 hours per recruitment process. We know that quite well because we actually build a tool for our own purposes. We have a team of headhunters inside the team, the company, and we were struggling with LinkedIn. So basically the business case is that you save 20 hours per sourcing project at the time of, multiplied by the cost per hour. That creates a fantastic business case, and that's how we're convincing companies to utilize us. Members don't come to Nova so much to look for jobs, they come to look for network. LinkedIn is not anymore the place where you meet your co-founders, your mentors, your great connections. So they come more for the network, and then of course, we try to, our clients try to source them for their jobs.
Thank you so much.
Wow, from moat to goat right there. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Let's give it up one more time for Ramon Rodriguez from Nova. Thank you. Impressive stuff. Everybody here is so polished. They've got all the numbers. They've got everything mapped out. I love it. And the questions really from our judges are just kind of shining more light on the opportunity. This is great. Win, 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 my friends. I feel very privileged to be here. And we are about to ramp up the good vibes a little bit more as we welcome our next company. They are called ONO, or ONO, or One New One. They join us all the way from beautiful Turkey, and their tagline is that they create company-specific AI HRBPs to take on manual tasks. I am so intrigued by this one. I am ready to learn all about One New One. Let's give it up for the founder. He is Tunç Arman. Thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you. Goodness.
Good afternoon. At ONO, we believe the future of HR will not be managed by disconnected software. It will be managed by human teams working together with AI color employees. So what do we mean by AI color employees? We mean AI professionals that can work across platforms, systems, and HR processes like an AI recruiter or AI HR business partner. It's not a simple chatbot. They learn the company, they understand the role, the culture, workflow, and business needs. And they help HR teams make faster and more data-driven people decisions. Today, companies face three major challenges. Finding the right talent is slow and expensive. Retaining the talent is becoming harder, and most companies still do not have enough insights to plan their future. ONO creates platform-independent HR employees that connect the existing systems and make companies do not need to replace their HR infrastructure. ONO integrates with it, it learns from it and turns into AI-powered talent operating system. Our first AI color employee is the AI recruiter. It can source the talent, analyze the CV, match candidates, conduct structured interviews by phone, video, or text, and create high-quality shortlists. This means recruiters are not replaced, they become faster and more consistent. Our second AI color employee is AI HRBP. It helps to understand the engagement, detect churn risks, and support internal mobility and create path for employees. So HR does not react after people leave. HR can act earlier with better data. In the last 1.5 years, ONO has grown very fast and reached more than 140 enterprise clients, including banks, insurance companies, aviation companies, and large corporates. We now operating in 9 countries, support 22 languages, and have more than 185 integrations, and analyzed over 50 million CVs. Our strongest advantage is not only from the technology and its combination of the deep HR expertise and technology. This is why ONO understands, and not only the algorithm, but also the real business problem behind every hiring, retention, and talent decision. Muchas gracias.
Fantastic. And we have got a question already, but I just want to correct myself because actually I should have pronounced your name Tunç.
Tunç.
Tunç, fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us, Tunç Erman. We have a question from our VIP front row.
Hello. First of all, congratulations. And I'd like to ask, do the companies that hire this service have to put some inputs to the AI so they can adapt this screening to the position they're looking for? Or is it just a generic AI which makes the screening for the positions?
We are creating our LLMs, by the way. We have 4 different models. One is the 6 billion, other one is the 8 billion, and one is 12 billion. We have 4 different models. We took these models, fine-tuned with the company's data sets. We analyze the data sets and give it and integrate with their platforms, for example, SuccessFactors or Workday or whatever they want. Or they can use our platform. We have 2 different platforms with ATS and also application tracking system and also talent management system. They can use our system platforms, but if you are using X and any other platform, we integrate these AIs to them. So it is not for example, ChatGPT or open source AI things. We are creating our LLMs.
Okay, thank you.
Fantastic. That was a great question and a great answer. Can we give a big round of applause one more time to Tunç Erman? Thank you. Brilliant. All right. I mean, every single picture makes the job more difficult for the front row. I have no idea how they do it. I'm very glad that they are there and I am here. They're in the hot seat. My goodness, I wouldn't like to be making those decisions, but this is why we have them here. They're real experts and they can really dive into the nitty-gritty of what makes business great, what deserves a shot on the big stage tomorrow. We will find out today at 6, my friends. But with that in mind, we're going to see a few more startups to make their job even a little bit more difficult. Oh, yes. So speaking of which, we are delighted to be joined by our next startup. The company name is SendSteps, and the tagline goes as follows: every lesson improves the next with SendSteps, the learning loop platform for education. They are based in the Netherlands, and we are delighted to be joined by their CEO and founder. Let's give a very warm welcome to Mike Koemans. Thank you. Yes.
All right, so before kicking off, I want you to think of that one teacher that changed your life. Got it? That's a teacher who made great impact, and that are the teachers which we want to create with SendSteps. But education is facing 2 big problems. In 2030, we'll have a shortage of 44 million teachers. And besides that, institutions, they're measured on outcomes, but they have no idea what's actually happening in class. Teaching is one big black box. There's no real-time understanding whether the students actually understood what's happening. Teachers are overworked. And this needs to change, and this is a problem which we're solving. We created an environment which teachers can log in, and from there they can do everything regarding their lesson. SendSteps is an AI native company, and we created everything and do everything with AI. So what's this big moat here? It's the learning loop. We create lessons, or you can import your existing PowerPoint if you'd like. Then we add interactive questions, the engagement, but also the AI note taker, which is listening along with that teacher to see whether it is being understood. Because all of this is validated by us with AI, and we give suggestions and improvement to that teacher on how to improve its next lesson. They can apply the changes directly into their presentations with one click. And we also try to improve that teacher by giving him suggestions on how to teach better. This is the way that every lesson can improve the next lesson. Now, there's a lot of competitors out there, but they all do one piece of it. They create, like Gamma or look at Claude. They create presentations. Then there's engagements like a Kahoot or Mentimeter. That's what they do, but nobody is connecting those dots. First create, then engage, then validate and improve. And with all of it, we get data, and that data goes to institutions, and then that black box changes, and you actually know whether lessons are being understood. The market is massive. 25,500 higher educational institutes, and a huge expansion possibility in the B2B learning. Now, it's not a dream, it's not a vision, it's already happening. We're now at 720K ARR, 2.3 million new users signed up in the last 2 years, and we already have 55 enterprise contacts. Some partnerships and universities are in there. We need 1.5 million euros to scale this company. It's already done by the team before they scaled the company from 0 to an acquisition which was done for 120 million euros. We're going from 700K revenue this year to 11 million in 4 years from now. But if we also add B2B to that, that can go to hundreds of millions of euros. So if we improve teaching, we improve everything that comes after. Thanks.
All right, fabulous stuff. I was actually thinking of that one teacher who changed my life. That was a nice moment. We have a question from the front row already. Thank you. Oh, the mic on? Sorry. Just give it another try. Try again.
Thank you for the presentation. Just a question to clarify. Who are the customers, B2B, B2C, and how are you planning to scale to get them?
Good question. It's a bottom-up and top-down approach. So a lot of subscribers on our website, they pay $15 per month or a yearly fee. If there's more than 15 from the same domain, we contact them by sales and we try to sell them an institutional license. From there, they pay 5,000 euro for a full license for the first year. We add design and everything to it. And the second year onwards, it's 75 euros per teacher per year.
All right, straight there with the commercial model. Great question, perfect answer. Can we please show our appreciation for Mike Koemans from SenseSteps? Thank you very much. Awesome, brilliant. All right, I'm not going to say anything about how difficult it is for the judges. I'm just going to say, if you fancy sharing the love and making all your friends, family, colleagues, and financial directors extremely jealous, you're here, they're not. Let's make them all jealous. Share your love, share your photographs, share your selfies, share whatever you like on the social media. Just make sure to tag South Summit and to use the hashtag SouthSummit26. You are very welcome to find me. I'm easy to find. I have a strange Irish name. Find me on any of the socials and I would love to connect. We're going to move immediately on with our next wonderful startup. They are joining us all the way from Poland, beautiful Poland, and the company's name is Space to Grow. They provide a 24/7 platform that scales human intelligence, combining AI agents with over 100 certified coaches. That sounds very intriguing to me. We are delighted to be joined by their CEO. Let's give it up for Isabella Kluzek-Kot. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Isabella. I'm CEO of Space to Grow. And what I would like to tell you a little bit more, it's how we help talents and managers to achieve their business goal using our AI plus human development platform. So basically, we think that the talents and the managers are the most crucial element of every organization growth. But what you can see, $3,000 billion, it's a cost of disengagement and burnout of the manager. 7 to 10 employees don't want to become a manager. And those who decided to be, 60% of them fail within first year. And what is the response of the organization? Still the same as it was 20 years ago. Traditional training, which are costly, static, and disconnected from the daily work. This is why we created Space to Grow, the space where you can have a support 24/7 wherever you need, in the way that you need in your workday. How it works? Company context we grab, then we assess continuously the leaders, we integrate with different tools, and based on that, our AI Space Orchestrator decided what type of support our manager needs. If it will be AI agent, the stack of AI agent, because we have mentor, coach, trainer, or maybe the most important, is to have a human on the loop. It could be coach, it could be mentor, it could be even expert from internal sources. Our results, our solution drives results. Not only cost reduction, but motivation growth and fasten decision taking. The market is absolutely and it's growing. But on the other hand, we know that we have the competitors, but we know exactly how we would like to attack them. First of all, we are totally native, we are totally flexible, and we are totally personalized per user and per organization in the cost of SaaS. We get already recognition. We grow last year 4 times. This year we plan to grow 3 times again in the CE region, and next year it's 4 times in different parts of the world. I have 20 years experience as an entrepreneur, as a learning and development expert and coach. My co-founder Marek and our team are supporting us to be the first choice of each manager who wants to grow in the organization. We plan to raise right now $1 million. So if you have any interest, just let us know. We are here to talk. Thank you very much for your attention. You can grab our contact, and I'm waiting for your questions.
Fantastic, Isabella. My goodness, that was a flawless presentation, really. A nice big QR code at the end. That's what we like to see. Make it easy for the follow-ups. And we have a question already.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the speech. So I just want to, if you can introduce us, how you can use your platform to introduce you to the 4 employee circle, and also to make sure that for the company it creates meaningful insight for a correct talent management team.
Can you repeat, because it's very difficult
yes, sorry.
to hear it.
No, I just working that how can we use the platform to introduce it to the employee experience journey, and how you can create meaningful insights from the talent management to make these decisions.
Well, what is the most important in our platform? It's it's an assessment. Everything on the assessment is personalized by organization. So it means that the user, we grab the information about the strengths and weaknesses of the user. So based on that, what we see also how the user are acting in Slack, on calendar, on mails and things like that. We can really see what is the most important, and based on goal and organization need, we combined it, and then based on that, you get a very concrete, personalized information. I don't know if I answer. If not, just we can chat a little bit later after.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love it. We see here these questions, these pitches, they are the start of so many ongoing conversations that could really be transformational for all of our brilliant startups here pitching. Can we have a big round of applause one more time for Isabella Kruzek-Kott from Space to Grow? Thank you. Cinquia. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. That's just brilliant. Listen, we're going to keep the pressure on the judges because we're going to move right on. They have sent their marks up to the cloud, and there's no let up in the pressure, because we are going to see 3 more outstanding startups, really to just be the icing on the cake. Now, our next pitcher is Stemdo, and they are from Spain. They are building the workforce layer for the next wave of AI transformation. That is a huge pitch line. I love it. We are delighted to be joined by their CEO of Stemdo. Let's give it up for Alfredo Montilla. Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you, dude. Good to see you.
Thank you. Let me start with a question. Does it make sense to create a tech talent company in the AI era? Hiring is slowing down, AI is automatizing more jobs, and tech teams are getting leaner and leaner. But the elephant in the room is the AI is generating new needs, new roles, and new experience that nobody is creating. You are not hiring new roles, you are not developing experience. So what companies are going to do are going to use the new AI tool for recruiting to end up hiring the same overpaid people, and it was everywhere. So we believe the experience cannot be left to chance or to hope. We need to create individual contributors. That's why we have created what we call the experience engine. We identify potential, we train them in enterprise technology, we hire them and deploy them in real-life projects, and we make sure that they grow until they are AI-ready individual contributors. And we believe that we can transform the industry because we have created the tech layer to do it at a scale. Every step is measured, every skill is validated, and every professional is continually growing. So we have created a new category. We are not another freelancing or job candidate marketplace. We are not another bootcamp that train people, but the problem is in the industry. We do it all. And this allows us to work with the leading companies in the technological or other industrial leaders globally. Not only that, we are partnering with Anthropic, Microsoft, AWS, and partnering with them, being their educational and training partner to create their new talent wave. Since we started 3 years ago, we have been growing triple digit until we arrived to $8 million ARR, more than 250 jobs workers created, and we are starting the international expansion. We have put together a rockstar team. We have the experience and the track record of creating companies and creating and operating and growing talent. And the cherry on top. These engineers, most of them comes from the highest unemployment region in Spain and in the other countries that we are starting to launch, doubling their overall salaries from day one. We want to invite you to join us. It's our time to double down in growth, to double down in product and technology, and double down in our international footprint. Thank you very much.
Fantastic, landing that with great precision. Some big names in there, some big partnerships. But what do our judges want to know more? We have a question straight away. Thank you so much.
Hello, congratulations on the pitch. Can you tell me about your expansion strategy for this year?
Expansion strategy?
Yeah, for this and next year, please.
We have 4 hubs in Spain. We are opening the 5th one. We are doing 2 pilots, one in Portugal to serve Portugal clients and UK clients. And we are doing a pilot in Colombia to create like a Spanish-speaking Latin hub.
Fantastic. Great question. And we're strict with the questions. There can only be one, as they say in another series. Can we have a big round of applause, please, for Alfredo Montilla? That was wonderful. Thank you. Excellent stuff. This is one of the things I love about doing these pitching competitions, emceeing them, is that I learn so much from each of the companies. They are at the cutting edge. They are really like defining the world ahead. And speaking of which, we have 2 awesome startups just to make our judges' lives even more difficult than it is already, if you can believe such a thing. Okay, we are absolutely thrilled to be joined very shortly by another company from beautiful Spain. The company name is Valeria HR, and they are an AI native payroll and HR platform that replaces your traditional agency. They are cheaper, they are faster, and they are 24/7, my friends. We're thrilled to be joined by the CEO of Valeria HR. Let's give it up for Pau Laporte Navarro. Muy bien.
Hello everybody, and thanks to be here so late in the South Summit. I guess you would like to be at home. I'm Pau Laporte, CEO and co-founder at Valeria HR. The payroll industry in high turnover the payroll in high turnover industries is completely broken. Usually it's super slow. It works in an industry that moves super fast. It works from 9 to 6 in an industry that works 24/7, and usually they don't use any technology to solve it. So we have built 2 different things. First, an AI agent that helps and allows you to onboard people 24/7 without needing to talk with anybody and be connected directly to social security and prepare all the paperwork. On top, we are building the first agentic payroll solution where you will be able to have all the business logics decoupled and have all the regulation self-uploaded to our technology. Why do you think we're going to win against these traditional gestorías? It's quite easy. We solve them 50% of the cost in an industry where margins are super tight. there is no switching cost in terms of the team that you have to manage it. It's super easy. But also we have built an employee portal where all these, the final employee can also interact with us and even to ask for the pay slips, but also to ask any questions that you may ask to your accountant. The market is huge. There is 8 million people in high-technology industries hired in Spain, but also if you go to Europe, it's more than 100. We are targeting industries such as delivery, logistics, hospitality, facilities, and many others, as for example, staffing. Our growth has been outstanding during this year. We started with 33K MRR, and we've been moving super fast for the last, finishing June with more than 72K MRR and with a clear path of 1 million ARR next month. Our pricing is quite simple. We charge companies 10 euros per employee per month. So there is no setup fee, no implementation fee, and also no hidden costs. The team has lived the problems quite a lot. We've been working in this industry for many years, even in companies such as Uber, Getir, or even building a dark kitchen company quite years ago when the startup ecosystem in Spain was not exactly the same as it is now. Thanks a lot.
Muchísimas gracias, Pau. That was fantastic. Pau, the clue is in the name Kapow right there. Dynamic presentations, but what did our judges think? Do we have any preguntitos? Okay, or preguntitas. I am learning Spanish, I'm sorry. I'm on day like 800 and something of Duolingo. We have a question from the front row, thank you.
Thank you, Pau, for the presentation. So my question would be, what do you do when there is a mistake on the payroll? Do you provide customer experience services? Is it AI? Is it human? Assuming that potentially there are payrolls where there might be a mistake.
So can you repeat the first part of the question?
What do you do, because you provide these services, when there is a mistake in one of the payrolls you provide for a company's employee?
We solve it, of course. So we have a team of customer success that take care of it. But it's before presenting taxes, so there is no mistake end of the day when they need to present the imports. So we solve it.
So your model to scale that customer service, if you have mistakes, is it AI or human?
For the customer service, it's human.
Human.
There are humans in the loop at the end of the process to ensure that we don't make mistakes. But just to give you an example, we are managing more than, for one customer success, more than 2,000 payslips. Historia does it between 300 and 400 maximum. So we do 5 times more efficiency.
Thank you.
Fantastic. What a great question. And that was a brilliant answer. My dear friends, can we show our appreciation for Paula Porte Navarro from Valeria HR, please? Thank you. Muy bien. Dios mío, my goodness. Exciting times here at the Next Big Thing stage as we reach our final picture. And my goodness, we have a grand finale for you, my friends. We're going to give our judges a nanosecond to send their thoughts up. They look deep in thought. One of the things I want to point out is that sometimes from the questions, you can really see that our judges are thinking, okay, maybe this is a company to partner with. Maybe it's a company to invest in. Maybe it's a company to acquire. Who knows? It's like this is just the start, and it is a really exciting pleasure to be a part of it. And I can't wait to see what happens next. We're going to move on with our final picture. And because they're our final picture, I think we can all afford to give an extra big round of applause to really encourage them to the stage. It's been a long day of waiting for the pitching, and here comes the moment. Our last picture of the day is Worksible. They join us from beautiful Spain, and they are a global hiring and payment infrastructure, so your company can work with flexible talent anywhere in the world. We are delighted to be joined by their head of HI from Worksible. Let's give a huge welcome to Juan Vergara. Gracias. Muy bien.
Thank you very much. Welcome. Worksible is the future of work, and we don't just pitch it. We are it. One place to hire, manage, and pay any workforce, human or AI. Work is shifting fast. 80% of Fortune 500 already run AI. 36% of startups are driven by solopreneurs who are able to deliver what used to take full teams. And 31% of freelancers are now already serving clients across borders. But hiring hasn't kept up. Forming a foreign entity in order to hire abroad costs up to $20,000. And half of those payments already still takes more than 2 weeks. The talent went global as the work shifted, but the hiring hasn't changed at all. That's where Workable kicks in. 3 layers, 1 runtime. A marketplace of 45,000 experts. Payments as easy as the hire. And Work AI, our proprietary orchestrator that's able to scope projects, find talent, and shape solutions. But let's be honest, this is already built by any other startup. So that's why we went 1 step farther. Imagine asking Work AI 1 question. Grow my B2B in 2 weeks. Now Work AI looks at your documentation, interacts with agents that are configured by the experts of the platform, identifies the best offer, and already patches your pipeline before you even talk with the expert. All in less than 4 hours and in a single thread. But this isn't easy. The boring parts is what took all the effort. It took us 6 years to build the rails, needs, match, contracts, work, payments, all consolidated in a single platform that now connects 108 countries. AI is a commodity, but the infrastructure that Workable built is not. This journey was filled with a lot of compromises, but the bet is already paying off. 540,000 already processed, and now after the hire, we already have 5 enterprise, I'm sorry, my mouth is very dry. We already have 5 enterprise customers that are already paying recurrently without churn. There's 3 main spaces that land in this ecosystem. Payroll, and we're out of time. So I've finished with these. Stripe made global payments frictionless. Workable makes global work frictionless. Sorry about that. Thank you very much. My bad, sorry.
Todo bien, man. Listen, I have done this, and the clock is, what the hell? It just disappears. It's happened to me, and you did so well, and you skipped directly to the QR code. That was a pro move. I love it. Okay, but do our judges have one final question of the entire competition right now? Who's going to jump in? Now, it's possible there's no questions, but would anyone like to ask a question? All right, yes. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Thank you very much.
Thank you. No, it was really brilliant presentation.
Thank
Can you explain a little bit deeper how is the business model behind?
So the business model, and sorry that my mouth is really dry. The business model consists of 2 main parts. There's the SaaS part, where we allow companies to bring their own freelancers and be able to just manage the payments and centralize all payments no matter where the freelancers live. And then there's the connection with the freelancers inside the platform. We just turned from paying for the match and the projects into actually just paying for the transaction. So getting to Workable and finding a partner to work with, a freelancer, is free. You'll pay a percentage on the actual transaction that's happening after the project is closed. Same for the payments for the freelancers that you already are bringing into the platform.